Lu Feng casually reviewed the results of the battle, amused by how every so-called future powerhouse fell without him even making a move. Checking his status, he noticed something strange. Despite the victory, he hadn't received any points. A brief moment of confusion passed before he suddenly remembered. His opponent had a resurrection ability tied to their summoned beasts. If that was the case, then Wu Zhang likely possessed the same power. Lu Feng's gaze shifted to the fallen man, realization dawning upon him. If his assumption was correct, the fight might not be over just yet. In the vast desert, the golden sands stretching endlessly under the scorching sun. Suddenly, the man and Musashi emerge from the sand, gasping for breath as they revive. The system notification confirms their resurrection split revival counted multiple times. The man stumbles to his feet, coughing out sand and exclaiming that they've truly come back to life. Musashi, overwhelmed, excitedly remarks that with this ability, they no longer need to fear death. However, the man remains serious, warning him not to be too naive. The man clutches his head, processing the situation. Musashi explains that their enemy, Lu Fan, commands 3 powerful 9 abyss demons and an army. Even if they can revive, it's pointless unless they find a way to defeat him. Worse, their split revival ability has only a few uses left, and Musashi grumbles about wasting one just to see the man again. The man, now serious, decides they can't keep throwing away lives recklessly. Instead, he suggests finding a mysterious black spire, a place untouched by others, to uncover Lu Fan's secret of controlling the 9 abyss demons. If Lu Fan, merely a beast tamer, can do it, then so can he. Musashi, pumped up, declares they must act fast and figure out how to kill Lu Fan within their remaining 5 lives. Just as he gets fired up, green energy suddenly flares around him, making him freeze in shock. Suddenly, Musashi collapses, green energy surrounding him. His strength vanishes, leaving him barely able to stay on his feet. A system notification appears he's in a weakened state for the next 9 minutes. The man calmly explains that revival comes with a temporary weakness. Both their health and energy are dangerously low for about 10 minutes. Musashi panics, realizing how vulnerable they are. Instead of rushing into danger, he suggests heading towards the Black Spire near their ultimate mission, hoping to uncover its secrets. Just as they start moving, a massive explosion erupts nearby, flames engulfing the ground. The man barely dodges the blast. The man's eyes widen as he barely dodges the flames, his body trembling from the shock. Before he can react, Musashi is struck down, engulfed in fire, and pinned to the ground by a heavy weapon. General Gao steps forward. He smirks, mocking their misfortune, finding it amusing that they've stumbled right into his path. The man is a prince from the Jin family, reminding him of their past warning not to cross paths in this secret realm. The man grits his teeth, realizing how bad their situation has become. His weakened state still hasn't worn off. General Gao steps forward, towering over the flames, his stats appearing on the system screen. With a mocking grin, he taunts the man and Musashi, comparing them to rats burrowing in the sand. Laughing, he raises his weapon and charges, enjoying the thrill of crushing weaker opponents. The man, still weak from revival, stumbles backward, realizing he has no strength left to escape. With flames engulfing his fists, General Gao lunges at the man, declaring he'll make this fight entertaining. General Gao smashes down with a fiery attack, creating a massive explosion that engulfs the battlefield. The man and Musashi are sent flying, their bodies crashing onto the scorched ground. From a distance, General Gao stands tall, his massive axe resting on his shoulder. General Gao checks his system interface, expecting to see his points increase, but something is wrong. Despite taking them down, the system hasn't registered their deaths. 10 days later, the national trial reaches its 14th day, bringing the competition to its final stages. A commentator hypes up the audience, announcing that this has become one of the most brutal battles in the tournament's history. Meanwhile, in a luxurious villa at Longdu Academy, 2 women watch the broadcast. One of them expresses shock at how intense this competition has become, noting that it has the highest casualty count ever recorded. Inside the Academy's battle profession classroom, students analyze the situation. Out of 23 contestants, 11 have perished, and only 10 remain in the fight. The rankings for the top 5 are nearly locked in, making every move from here critical. In the frigid northern military base, a high-ranking officer watches the tournament broadcast. He notes that farming points through missions or hunting creatures is no longer effective. Only direct combat between participants will impact the rankings now. Meanwhile, in the volcanic region of the trial grounds, a fierce battle unfolds. The representative of the Sakura nation, Tikta, currently holds the 5th rank with 460,000 points. He clashes violently with a monstrous opponent, unleashing devastating attacks. Not far away, the 4th ranked participant, Qin Chengen from the Kai Nation, dominates with a commanding 510,000 points. His overwhelming power freezes the battlefield as he crushes his opponent. In the grassy plains of the trial grounds, the 3rd ranked contestant, Andre from the Snow Nation, lounges in the shade, enjoying the breeze. With 680,000 points, he had previously held the 2nd rank, but could only maintain it for 4 days. Meanwhile, in the volcanic region, a new challenger rises in rank. Charles from the Star Nation surpasses Andre, claiming the 2nd position with 720,000 points. Ruthlessly eliminating 5 other contestants, he secures a massive point boost. At the top of the rankings stands Lu Fan from the Dragon Nation, holding an overwhelming 7 million points. Kneeling before a massive sword, he murmurs that he is close to finding his lord. Meanwhile, deep within the volcanic region's black spire, a terrifying demonic creature roars in agony, its body crushed by an unknown force. The dust settles as someone steps forward, standing over the defeated beast. The system announces the completion of the 9th subjugation mission. The final Abyss Demon has been defeated, and both Lu Fan and his dragon level up significantly. Lu Fan smirks, realizing he has finally conquered all the Abyss Demons. His undead army is now complete, marking a major turning point in the battle. Lu Fan gives the Abyss Demons fully submitting to his command. As the system registers his victory, a notification appears. Lu Fan has unlocked a new ability, Dragon Domain. A smirk crosses his face as another skill unlocks Void Dragon Bow. Amused, he muses about how easily he's gaining new abilities.
This is the end of the video. If you guys want to see the next part, then don't forget to subscribe and like the video.